major update to prices, and we're diving back into how the nostalgia pool is doing. Smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. This is not actually a market watch, though it is a market watch because we already looked at changes across the board yesterday and the fallout from this. Now we've had the restock. I wanted to reanalyze how this is doing because we got more of a kick around happening in the pool of things that I think people are kind of realizing. Discount code MCO40 is going to save you on a purchase over here from Gamer's Choice. Discount code MCO40 over on Kong's Cards, and What's Good 5 over on Tier 0 will save you on your purchase. But we had a full restock across the board here, and a lot of people are kind of not exactly happy about the prices being upped here. Now, once again, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, you had time to get these cards. Seeing Caius $80, this feels more natural to me. And I mean, this card already was created off the market at $60. So now you're looking at the same thing with Black Luster Soldier. This was $50. Pricing readjustments. Engage for 80. I don't like that. But, okay, I mean, you save some money with the code, but it's still a little bit rough. Blue Eyes coming in at 70 now. Raigeki for 50 with 3 left. Man, even at $50, QCR Raigeki is being destroyed off of the market. That's actually insane. Dark Paladin for 50 is also going. You got Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon for 50, 8 listings left. Chaos Emperor also cratering off the market. Stratos at 50, Dark Magician Girl at 50. And it also looks like Mobilized Linkage coming in 7 left. So those are disappearing. Trade-ins for 50, I still don't like that. Demok for 40, Cyber Dragon for 40, Thunder King for 40. The Dark Magician Girls at 40s. We've also got Dark Magician itself at 40. Upstart at 40. Brain Control at 40. And then Red Eyes for 35. I feel like that's okay. Shifting on back here. How else are we doing? Gore's still for 30. No real major change here. Not really that surprised. Heavy Storm still for 30. Okay. Belter Incarnate still 30. Necros Embryonic back in stock for 30. Remember, these did move out at 20s, so we're up $10 more now. Shien's still at 30s. Jinzo's at 30s. Injection for Lilies at 30s. Okay. The gods have not moved. I think this is the most interesting thing out of this whole chunk of things here is 30, 30, 30. No movements or changes. Graceful Charity at 25. Red MD at 25. Still plenty in stock. And Crossout still moving on along at pretty decent numbers. I mean, okay. Kaiku still 25. Okay. We've got 9 Summon Skulls at $20. Kizan's 4 listings at 20s. That's actually kind of insane that people are wanting to spend that much money on that. Flame Wingman back in stock. You sold out at 10s yesterday, which I still think that was a little bit insane. Dimension Fusions, really no movements on these. I also thought that this one would be a heavy move, but all right. Stream and Reactant. I can't justify $20 a piece on these. I'm sorry. Like, that's so much. Spirit Reaper for 20 is not the worst thing in the world, though, for a QCR. I bet that thing looks nice. Premature Burial still at 20. Okay, so the rest of the Necros stuff has not changed at all. See, we still have Morphing Jar creeping around at 20s. Sure. Dear Old Lightning at $20. I can't believe this. Like, I can't believe the babies got, like, the biggest rarity upgrades of their life. $20. Hey, look, you can get a nice burner for 20 now. And then, of course, Breaker trucking on along back here at 20. There's so many $20 QCRs now at this point. Like, it's actually kind of insane. Stein jumped up from 5 to 15. You know, that's not the worst thing in the world. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon is gone at $15. Holy shit. That's wild. Ancient Gear Golem doing well back at 15. Fishpork at 15. Emptiness at 15 is also kind of shocking. I figured more people would be a lot crazier about that right now, but it's not necessarily looking too bad back here. All right. Mahad trucking in pretty well. If you're a collector of that. So many $15 QCRs. Drill Warrior back at 15. Dark Rabbit 15. Cold Wave at $15. That might be a solid one-of to pick up if you're into older format stuff. So now we hit the $10 mark. Ultimate Offerings at 10s. I don't think that's terrible. Overload Fusions at 10s. Night Assailants at 10s. And 3 left. That's interesting on this restock. Sure, D-Draws all day long at 10s. Card of Safe Return still trucking at 10. Gothams and Airbellum at 10s. I'm not a super big fan of that, but Understandable. 10s. Okay, I see you. I see you. Goblin Attack Force back in stock at $5 with 8 left. I love that. I'm surprised. And then, of course, all the $5 cards with Fissure wrapping up the back end here. Can't say I'm not surprised about that. Let's go to the main pool. Anything dangerous happening here? Boy, Grass is the best selling, followed by Totally Awesome and Lurie at 20s. Okay. Still $20. Neptibus fully restocked at $30 a piece. Ugh. House Dragon made nice $30. The 1-for-1 still $20. Shizuku still $50. No movements on that the way it looks. Some of these QCRs. Thrust still $80. A little bit rough there. Hospitality still at 30s. Alright. What else we got back here? Clockwork still at 15. No real change there. Man, we're deaccelerating back here very, very quickly. I mean, every one of these being... Oh, the new worst selling one is the Cursed Seal at $10. Well, the thing I'm going to tell you here is looking at this pool and looking at a lot of the price readjustments and how much things are still going, I'm not surprised. But those $5 QCRs were a little bit nuts. Now, shifting gears over here. Kongs has the nostalgia pool up. Now, the thing I'm going to tell you about this is prices are a little bit more different over here. For better or for worse, there is not really, I guess, much that you can really do about that. Differences of print runs and so forth, I would assume. 74 on the Dark Magician Girls. How much is this one? 74. All right. And, of course, 81 on that one. All right. A little bit more. And once again, I mean, difference of opinions. That's fine. Oof. All right. I see you, Blue Eyes. All righty. So, why are there so many differences in pricing for this? Looking at some of this nostalgia pool stuff, why are these looking a little bit more expensive than others? I would just blatantly assume less product opened. And, of course, just probably smaller print runs, assuming, or availability. Would be the only major things that I could see looking at in here. Now, I do have, let's shift this to best selling. Take a look at what has been the absolute best in here. Looks like Heavy Storm was best selling. Quarter Century for $34. It's actually not terrible. You got Yubel Terra Incarnate, $34. That's actually not bad. Soul Servant, wow, they moved all the Platinum Secret Rares. I can't say that I'm all surprised about that. Secret Villages, these still doing pretty well. Okay, I see you. Red MD, the monster that it is. This card is so nuts. Hello, Thunder King Ryo. How are you doing, buddy? A little bit more, but that's fine. Thunder King is a very, very strong card. Graceful Charity. I think this is going to be, honestly, Graceful Charity is going to be one of the biggest moving ones out here. I also think Upstart's going to be a very huge moving one out here as well. I think a lot of people are going to underestimate this card, especially for the long haul out here. Yeah, so a little bit of a look at your nostalgia pool. How's your main pool doing back here for Kongs? Best selling still the SP Little Knight, of course. Protos still trucking on along. That grass looks greener. $3. Tactile still 14s. All right, 6s, 1s, 7s. Promethean Princesses. All right, we have $2 Colossuses and $1 Flags. $7 Wanteds. I like that. Okay. Your Hero Poly. This is $2. $2 Ultras. $2 or $7 Secrets. Prismatic Ultimates. 8s. Get your Collector's Rares for a little bit. And 14s. And of course, Quarter Centuries just don't exist. But of course, those Heat Waves for also $2, looking pretty tempting on the back burner out here for some of this availability. Outside of that, you've got some good options available to you out here. Looking at the pool of everything available between, what Gamer's Choice has, what Kongs has, and, what Tier 0 has as well. I would definitely check out, Kongs, discount code MCO40, Gamer's Choice, discount code MCO40, and What's Good 5 over on Gamer's Choice. Outside of that, I'm going to keep watching this. I find this pool of cards very interesting, especially for what we know and how big the pool is. And, you know, coming into Friday next week, the massive blowout that this set is expected to have. I can't wait. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.